What's up, traders? So 640 pips today. So in the past 24 hours. So we're going to dive into that. We got US dollar yen, we got US dollar CAD, Euro Aussie, Aussie New Zealand, CAD Swiss after the Bank of Canada interest rates happened. So that was interesting. So yeah, huge day, one of the biggest days I've had in a long time, and super excited to share it with y'all. And I was doing this live today. Every single one of these trades I sent out live sent out to the groups, but we were trading them live with analysis, breakdowns of exactly how I'm doing multiple time frames, looking at multiple time frames, applying the momentum strategy, applying price action trading, and getting these really high risk to reward trades, because Aussie New Zealand's 150 pips are, which is looks like we'll hit. US dollar yen 150 pips, dollar CAD 180 pips, and that was 2 entries on US dollar yen. So anyways, I've been yapping enough. Check it out. We're trading this live with analysis and breakdowns of how I was looking for those setups, and then stick around for the end and I'll go over some of the setups going into the end of the week and what we got going forward. Enjoy.
But again, that's really the only way he has to make money. That's what I think I saw somewhere where that's like 80% of their economy.
Well, that and food production. They're one of the big food producers. Now, here on the 4 hour, this is an interesting setup. I kind of went over it yesterday. I actually like this for a sell on Aussie New Zealand. This looks like a pretty good 4 hour momentum. I mean, this looks like a great momentum setup, right? And so this is what I've been looking at. Finally have a decent kind of setup here. We'll go over some of these other alerts. But when setting an alert on the 4 hour, it takes a lot longer to pan out. But now if I make the judgment that, man, I think this looks like a momentum trade and moving lower, then I can go over here to lower time frames and look for an entry. And I mean, now that I've established a bias, right? So now I can go over here, even get a tighter stop loss. I mean, this looks like a great setup. And whereas it's actually a 4 hour trade, I could get have say a 25 pip stop loss in a 4 hour setup, which I mean is awesome risk to reward if you took that on the 4 hour time frame. And now I'm just using the price action, just understanding the momentum and price action here. You can see this RSI right here, how it's just like pushing out outside the Bollingers, which is a really, really good sign. So yeah, let's go backwards in time, or wait, slow it down a little bit. This is what it would look like on the hourly, Bobby.
Yeah, this is actually one of my top pairs, but I had it like last night. It dropped 130 pips, I think, off of a 15-minute entry. But again, I wasn't on the chart when it happened. But I agree here that it's probably going to come up to at least the 200 on the 1 hour chart. Maybe higher.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, this is like a Wyckoff. This is like a spring.
Yeah.
Where it came in, there's this order block right here, and the 200 pips would be this high. 200 pips on, because remember, we're just looking at this at 4 hour time frame. All right, what's up, everybody? So hopefully you saw a backdoor inside look at what we're doing. I actually just sent a trade set up here in Euro New Zealand, using the exact same philosophy and strategy that I was talking about on Euro Aussie. Of course, it's the strategy's in depth. It's super simple to understand, but you have to have a bit of an understanding of price action and how to find and identify more long-term trends and scenarios, which is exactly what my indicator and the momentum does, right? So, we have Euro New Zealand here, and based on everything I can see with the momentum and everything, if you're in my group, you've seen this chart pattern probably a million times by now. And the reason is because I'm following a set strategy and a set approach and a pretty distinct way of looking at the market. So, this is what we go over on the live calls. We pick apart the setups and then we analyze them as a group. So you can see here dollar CAD, which this is a really, really good sell-off that we caught the other day. Yesterday. And let's see, I think this is from the watch list. Here we go. And this is our dollar CAD trade, right? So you can see here we hit our final take profit, which was 180 pips. So 180 pips in a single session. That was 3.6 risk to reward. And then US dollar yen, we got a couple re-entries here, 3 and 3 risk to reward, 1 to 3. So some really, really solid trading here. And we took both these setups live. And so now that I've identified this set trend, that we're looking at right now. So now I've established my bias. I can trade around it. So short UJ, short dollar CAD, or like today on the call, which you saw, Aussie New Zealand. I was establishing a bias on Aussie New Zealand and then trading around that bias, right? So we're about to hit our second take profit point here. I'm looking at it on the 4-hour time frame. This is a momentum setup, looking for a big sweeping pullback. And what the system does, what these indicators do, I was explaining to somebody last night, is this is just like a map. We are just finding these key areas on a map, and then of course using our own analysis, our understanding of technical analysis, which we go over as a group. And if you are new, that is definitely what I'm teaching you how to do, and then how to read this guideline, these tools, to find these high probability setups and get some really good risk to rewards and some good trade setups. So if you want to be a part of this, I've been saying it this week, because we are going to be closing down the accelerator and only opening it up at specific times. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been mentoring people for a long time. We have soul funding taking off in my own trading accounts. And that being said, take the opportunity now to get in on this, learn the system. It works. How much more proof do you need? So click the link below. Let's make it happen. And have a great night, everybody. By the way, Halloween special for our Soul podcast is 10% off, a funding challenge, a funding assessment. The goal of the accelerator is to get you in, teach you a strategy, and then help you get funded with our own prop firm. And your success in that is also my success, because we want the prop firm to be successful and to have winning traders trading our capital and our investors' capital, right? So that's exactly what we're doing. That's how we're different from other mentoring groups and coaching groups, and that's why I want to see you win. So click the link below. Hope you caught those trades today. 640 pips. I sent some stuff out to the group and was like, seemed pretty quiet. I don't know where else you can get that type of consistency. Been doing this for years, and it's going to keep it coming. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.